to beat the Panda. Hey everybody, one quick thing, and I'm excited to share this with you guys. We are sponsored now for Coffee and Darts. It is by Shot Darts. So if you're not familiar with Shot Darts, check them out at shotdarts.com. Again, that's shotdarts.com, and that is our title sponsor for Coffee and Darts. And I've got to get some logo stuff designed for this screen and get all that done in the next week or two. So thanks for watching Coffee and Darts, and again, I am Matthew, and this is Atomic Darts. And I got to do my plug. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and you'll at least get notified whenever we post a Coffee and Darts or any of our reviews. All right, so today I'm going to be playing on the grand board, and we're going to be taking on the Panda. Dylan may join us. He made an appearance earlier this morning, and we'll see if he shows up out here. Different camera setup today. Thought I would try a different angle on the camera. We'll see how this works. See if you guys like it, so feel free to leave a comment. And I got a question already off. What darts do I throw? I am actually playing a shot barrel. I like the shot darts. This is from the Zen lineup of dart barrels. And this is the, I think it's the Kai. It's the Kai barrel that I throw from the Zen lineup of shot darts. All right, I'm going to get the game started with the Panda, and we'll see if we can trounce the Panda today. So hopefully everybody's having a good morning. I'm going to let the Panda go first. And I got to figure this out, so I'm just sharing this with you guys. I had it so that my tablet, which is super loud, connected to my computer, and for some reason I can't get it to work anymore. It's just not happening. I don't know why. So I've had to set up a little extra camera to view that, so sorry for the glare on that. I will get that figured out this week too. You are correct. The machining and the grip on the shot barrels is amazing. They've been around since the early 70s. One of the better darts manufacturers, and I think I'm ranking them in the top 3 now. There was a time where they just kind of were hanging around the fringes. But in the last 5 years, they really have stepped up their game, especially in the last 3 years. And I would say that they're in the top 3, if not top 2. In manufacturers. For me, my ranking, Target, I'm going to say Shot Red Dragon are probably both right in there, and Winmore probably would be my next. Those are the 3 major. Unicorn, as much as they've been a part of the darts community and they've got some top players, I just don't think that their designs and elements have kept up with everybody else. So they're kind of my number 4. And then it just goes down from there. But I really shot like 4 or 5 years ago. I would have placed just kind of out of the market, and then they've just, to me, they're in the number 2. Them and Red Dragon are right there in the number 2 spot as far as the intricacy of their barrels. And they do some it's just really good company. So, all right, let's take on the Panda. Let's see what he throws. Got that there. He's got 2 into the 20. Let's get some points. Oh, I missed on that. Hey, Mr. Dylan, I'm sorry I can't do Pokemon right now because I'm doing Coffee and Darts, but you're welcome to join me. You want to play darts? Not right now? Okay. Not a very good throw for me. Oh, so the question is Target Darts and pricing. I think Target Darts puts out a great product. They've got a lot of top players, so pricing, they've got to pay those guys. So of course their pricing's a little bit higher. I think they put out they put out a great product. They do some really interesting things, and of course they lead in certain technologies above any of the other manufacturers. Price point wise, they're a little bit higher for sure, you are getting some of that technology. You're getting some of the stuff that they're learning. And I think in regards to some of the price points, Shot is kind of close. They're similar. And again, it's the technology that they're putting out, the CNC machines that they're using, the intricate cuts that they're doing. I think that all plays into that. Like the new, what was it, the Bolide that came out from Target, reasonable price point on that barrel. So I think if you're getting player barrels, there's going to be a costume because they've got to play those guys and they're getting a percentage of that barrel sale. And then they've got their regular lineups, and I think those typically are decent priced. All right, where are we at? I'm behind. Ooh. I'm loving the 3. Today is the 3rd, so no. All right. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, what can I say? Get my head focused on this game. So, the question being, if I've thrown the Gen 1s in the Power 9.5s, I actually have not thrown the Gen 1s. I've thrown the later generations. I should get my hands on a set. I actually want to. I've not thrown the Gen 1s or the Gen 2s. The 3, the 4, the 5, and the 6 I have thrown. So that's a good, I should go back and throw the 1s and the 2s and probably it'd be cool to do a video of just the history of all of that from the Target side. And then, of course, there's the Unicorn side, which, I think Phil's got, 800 designs, something like that. He probably has more designs than anybody else in darts history. That's a guess, but I'm going to look that up. I bet he's got more variations of his barrel than anybody else, and it's because he's the most winningest player ever, and so being able to do that created monies for him and for the dart manufacturer. He just took out the 16. I need to pay attention. I'm losing here. What are your thoughts on the Phil Taylor Gen 1s? I'm trying to see names. Sorry, I'm coming up. My screen's a little small. Corinne, is that correct? Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Where am I at here? Okay, let's play some darts. Going to the right again today. We'll lose to the Panda again. No good. What we do here. I need some coffee, that's what it is. All right, I can still come back here. Still get this one. Oh, I thought that was in. I think we're going to take this one to the bullseye. Yeah, the Gen 3 has that interesting front weightedness for his barrels. It kind of reminds me of a spaceship that I saw in a movie, as far as the different gens that, you know, once he was with Target and so forth. The 4, 5, 6 are kind of that torpedo shape, and the 3 has that weird front. It was like a longer barrel for him than what you typically see him throw. Where are we at here? He's got 15 open, he's got the 20 open. I'm going to lose this match. I pretty much have conceded at this point, but let's see what happens. Had high hopes for myself today that I was going to crush the Panda. Dun, dun. Alright, we're going to do this again. I'm taking this guy out. Yeah, be happy with yourself there, Mr. Panda. Be happy with yourself. I'm going to let him go first again this time. Be a little more focused. So here's a question for you. With everything starting to kind of come out of this COVID issue, at least around us it is, and it seems like other darts avenues are going to start opening up, where do you think Phil, do you think he's going to play anything, or is it just going to be like appearances for him? I know that he was on, what was the Masters? Oh, it was a soft tip tournament. This was 2 years ago, and I enjoyed watching that. I watched all. I think there were 5 tournaments that made up, and it was fun to watch him play soft tip and play cricket, and really get into that realm. And I do want to talk. I know I talk a lot about the PDC. Do want to talk about some of the other circuits, the CDC. Of course, there's the Worlds, which is a soft tip, like all year long tournament, which is awesome, and they play that on Facebook. I like watching that. Leonard Gates and the Limbs are so much fun to watch. And Suzuki, her facial expressions just crack me up because she's such a shy person, and yet there's a beast within her, which of course we saw with the BDO and winning that championship. Worldwide, I've talked with Worldwide. I'm blanking on his name. We've had some conversations. He and I do things a little bit differently when it comes to YouTube. He does a lot of stuff with Darts Corner and their designer darts, and he's done a number of things with Red Dragon, especially since they have like a lower end kind of barrel line. He likes to find those deals and talk about that. We've chatted. We've talked about doing some stuff together. He's got his style. I've kind of got my style. And he definitely comes up with some interesting things. He does pick on the U.S. darts market a bit more than I would, but that's his choice to do that and to look at that. And he's right in the sense that the market here is just a little too high considering you go to Darts Corner. Like I placed an order from Darts Corner this morning for some stuff that I couldn't find here in the U.S. The problem is it takes sometimes 3 to 4 weeks to get stuff from Darts Corner, especially right now with how Postal is working. All right, where am I at here? Let's play this game. I'm going to play this game, and we'll chat it up a little bit more. Hey, Colin. Hopefully you're having a good day. All right, he opened the 20. Let's do this. I also like the darts referee, Jack, the darts referee. Nice young guy, crushing it on YouTube. In like 4 months, he's at 15,000 subs. And just, he was a professional darts referee for the PDC. So that gives him a lot of credibility. And there's a number of other darts guys out there that are doing this stuff. I think there's like 4 or 5 of us that are consistent, and I watch some of their stuff. I'll be very honest, I steal some ideas from them at the same time, and then I'll have stuff in the can, and I'll see them do it. I'm like, oh, they got to it first, and it's the way it goes. I'll take the points. World's okayest darts player. I actually have a jersey with that saying on it, and have kind of worked out a clothing line type thing under the world's okayest darts player. Is that a YouTube channel? I should check that out. That's what it sounds like you're saying. But I actually have a jersey set because that's me. I'm the world's okayest darts player. I am by no means good at this sport, as you can tell, because the Panda Bear is beating me right now. All right, let's play this game. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. Trying to read and throw. Okay, cool, Nick. Yeah, thank you. Are you calling me the world's okayest darts player? I'm down with that because I even got the jersey for it. So, and yeah, Phil is a phenom on the board. He could still be playing. He just doesn't want the rigmarole that goes with playing, the circuit. I would like to see him go back over and play some of the soft tip stuff. I'm trying to remember what that tournament series was, but it was only 5 tournaments, and I think that's why he did it. And it was literally right after he retired. Like, he retired, and the next month he was into that. So he retired from the PDC. But I love watching Phil. He's a darts player, and I love watching some of his old stuff because he was a nasty. He was a villain of darts at first. Let's just be honest. There's a lot of rules that are out there today that we see thanks to Phil and some of his antics. All right, he's hitting the 18s. All right, let's get into this. Can't hit anything this morning. Seriously. I was practicing last night and was doing pretty well. And this morning, all right, coming back on this. Let's come back to trial now. Let's do this. I opened it. Let's see if I can. He closes it. Oh, he's killing me. So on the world's okayest darts player, I actually have the jersey. We're going to release some jerseys that people can buy with that. We've worked some designs up for hats and some t-shirts that I think look better than some of the other stuff out there. But because that's a saying that anybody can print. But we're trying to come up with a reasonable kind of cool lineup with that. I would love to see like a seniors run. I think that would be cool. Get some of those older guys back out playing darts. They could do that for fun. Kind of like a seniors PDC type thing that's not as aggressive as the tour is now. That would be cool. But again, I like to see some of those guys maybe jump over to like the CDC, come here to America and play a little of the CDC just to help boost that up. And it's not, they could just come do some tournaments, which is a great set of tournaments that I recommend everybody look into. And of course, there's the Worlds, which that's grueling. That's a grueling set of tournaments for soft tip over in Asia, which is so much fun to watch. I really do like watching the facial expressions and the way, I mean, they take darts to a whole nother level in regards to how they play darts versus what you see elsewhere. I highly recommend checking that out as we come back out of this COVID issue. Where am I at? Okay, let's do this. Oh my gosh, I thought that was in. Oh, I'm gonna lose to the Panda again. Might have to drop down and play something else, like the mouse. If you're not familiar, this is the Grand Board 3 that I am playing on. There's the new Grand Board 3 out, which I haven't got my hands on, and I did order a Nexus because I know people have been asking me to try out the Nexus board. So I ordered one of those. Not sure when it'll come in because they're a little off as far as shipping, but as soon as that comes in, we'll get that hung and play with that as well. Oh my gosh, he's crushing me. This is ridiculous. Oh, Matt. Oh. Horrible. Herschel Squirts, I totally agree with you. I was hoping to make it over to the East Coast, see some friends over there, and see some PVC darts there, and done, gone for now. Saddened by that. I've totally lost this match. It's not even worth playing at this point, but we'll see. Maybe I can come back. What? What's the points from that one? Yeah, I think a Premier League of Legends would be awesome. I got a win from the bull. Not with that throw. Ah, Matt. Right now, I wouldn't even class myself as the world's okayest darts player. Oh, he missed. Yeah, he doubled. All right. I will say they should have at least a Legends tournament. Maybe not a whole, like, multiple tournaments, but they should do a tournament that is the Legends tournament, and basically, you know, they could figure out how that age grouping works, retirement works, and all that. That would be cool. Just the tournament that is the Tournament of Legends. That would be fun. That would actually be, and I think those guys would be up for it. Would Wayne Martle fit in that because he's technically retired? Could we put him into that mix? I would like that just because I want to see him get beat up on again. But I think that would be fun. You've got enough legends that are, you know, viable in the sport still, that can play the sport still, and I think that would be a lot of fun to see that happen. Oh, Matt. Well, that was game. I gotta get focused on one of these games at some point. Well, Corinne, I would say order another set. The post is still delivering if you can't get them from your friend or have your friend mail them. I don't know where you're at in the world and how restricted things are. Like, I go to the post office regularly. I order stuff, like I just ordered some stuff from Darts Corner. I ordered some stuff from A to Z Darts so I can continue doing reviews, but also to get product in. Speaking of Mr. Martle, I ordered a set of his darts from Darts Corner. They have them on sale right now. And I ordered a signed Hawaii shirt off his website, just because I think that would kind of pair up kind of cool for my collection. And then if you go to Snakebite's page, he is signing jerseys right now, and I've got one of those on order. Once that shows up, I'm opening that bad boy, showing that to you guys. But you can certainly order some darts from around. But again, I don't know how things are working for you as far as post being delivered and how shut down you guys are. We've kind of eased restrictions a lot here. So it's a little bit easier. My post office is slammed every time I drive by it. There's a line of at least 10 or 15 people. Luckily, I just drop my stuff off and run on out. So, but you can get some if you want them. There's a way to get them. You can make them. Go watch the darts referee. He's been making funky darts like out of pencils and stuff, and you can at least work on the throw. But I'm there with you, brother. If you need some darts and it's a post issue and all that, DM me on Facebook. Go to Atomic Darts on Facebook. DM me. I got some extra sets laying around. I'll send you a set. All right, I'm going to actually play the Panda this time. No conversating, just playing. I'm going to let him go first, but I'm going to play this sucker. What's up, Roy? I'm in Scotland, and at the moment, we're out of essential food shopping and 1 hour of exercise. Whoa, that's intense. In that 1 hour, run on over to Snakebite's house and get a set from him. Probably not going to happen, huh? Okay, seriously, DM me. Go to Atomic Darts. DM me. That way, it's kind of confidential. Give me your address, and you'll never know. A set of darts may end up on your doorstep sooner than you could think, except for the post might take a while. All right, let's play some darts. Oh, I missed on that one. What? I want to go to Scotland pretty bad too. My heritage is Irish, Scottish, and German primarily. And so those are three areas I really, really want to go to at some point. I've been other areas of the world. I just never landed there. So that is on my bucket list. Let's go, Panda. Let's take this, man. Let's go. All right, I got to be honest with this game, so I'm going to back that one out. You got to watch the grand board. It'll cheat for you. I am on Twitter, Karina. If you want to find me there, it's just Atomic Darts. If you look that up on Twitter, if you go to Facebook, go to Atomic Darts. I'm there. On Instagram, it's Atomic Darts. You'll find it there as well. So those are three other areas you can get me. That's unfortunately with YouTube, everything's kind of public visible. I don't know of any other way on YouTube. But if you just look up Atomic Darts on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, you're going to find me. And you can certainly DM me through any three of those. I've been doing the Menser throw lately where I'm kicking my leg out on that third dart. If you watch him, he's like halfway to the board before the third dart leaves his hand on his... Yeah. I'm taking the pin out. It's going. It's happening. Oh, wait. He's ahead of me now. Nikes. I got some points on him. All right, time to take the flip-flops off because I think that's part of my problem. Woo! Woo! He loves the 18. The Panda and the 18 are like seriously best friends. The 16, he's also very deadly on the 16. 19's pretty blocked. Oh. That throw right there could have just killed me. That throw right there could have been the end. I'm going to answer the flight stem question in just a second here. Oh my gosh, that. See, that one throw crushed me. So flight stem situation, here's my recommendation. And you'll find this on Darts Corner. Son of a beeswax. On Darts Corner, there is a packet that you can buy if you go under their practice stuff that has a lot of flight shaft or shaft sizes and flight styles that are foldables, and they're just little aluminum shafts. I recommend that you get something like that, whether it's in the poly shafts or the aluminum or metal shafts in the flights, and figure out what sizing you need, what type of flight fits you best, play with them for a while that way, and then once you kind of get that figured out, then spend the money on maybe trying an L-style type flight and shaft situation, because those do get costly when you start playing with those other things. Like I've got the carbon fiber shafts right now, and it's the L3 flights, and that's probably a $30, $35 setup. A US, if you were to do that. If you get into other shafts, there's shafts that you can spend 80, 90 US dollars on just for the shaft, but you'll technically have them for life. So I recommend that you do that. Just get a mix of cheap ones, find what works for you before buying slightly more expensive ones. And you'll tweak it over time. Like I have two sets of shafts that are a little bit slightly different size-wise, and I'll fluctuate back and forth from them, trying to fine-tune what I'm playing with. You'd be like, Peter, it could take you years and years and years in Scotland, take you years and years and years, and then you'll find the dart that wins you the World Championship. Could happen. I just need to win the Panda. Son of a beeswax. Well, Herschel Squirts, it is very nice down here. Thanks for stopping by. I don't hate living here other than the cost, but it is extremely beautiful here. Oh, he opened up the 17. That's sad. All right. Move over a little and get that 16. Son of a beeswax. There we go. Scare him. Thank you. What? Where are we at? All right. He had some points. I gotta get some points. There we go. Let's take something out here. I was gonna say, I hit that. All right. I think we can come back and take the Panda out and put the Panda down today. Got that red face is what he's got going. He's what? He's working the 16s. Tied up there, huh? Do I waste going for the 18 or do I keep getting points? Let's get the points. It's kind of a drive from Seattle down here. That's a good day and a half. Day and a half-ish. Aw, you took my 16 away from me. About to talk trash too. I'm glad I didn't. That's blocked, man. That's gonna be hard to get that in there. Problem with plastic tips, they're bendable. Dude! Hey, question for anybody. Is anybody playing a conversion tip? I ordered conversion tips for my soft tip barrel. I'm liking this barrel a little bit more than the same barrel that's a setup for steel tip. It's slightly different, just different enough that it's a little more uncomfortable in the fingers. At least I'm pulling to the right on that barrel a lot. This one I don't tend to as much. It's a little bit smoother at the front. So does anybody use conversion points? I just bought some. They should be in today or tomorrow. I'm curious your thoughts. And what other leagues do you guys watch or other darts do you watch besides PDC? Is there something else out there that you guys are watching and enjoying? Especially, well, right now it's kind of hard. No one's really playing. But is there something else that you guys watch and like? All right. He opened the 15 on me. You suck. All right, let's bull this guy. I'm sorry, that was a bull. Taking that back. That was a bull, straight up. Round reverse on that one. I'm going to rethrow it, though, but that was a bull. Maybe it wasn't. Oh. Oh. Yeah, Roy, I think finding a barrel that you really enjoy. I lost. Get this damn Panda today. I think finding a barrel that you like, really something that feels good on the fingertips, is incredibly important, probably the most important thing, and then you fine tune it down. I mean, you can fine tune it as much as going to your points, because of course there's different size points, there's grip on points, so you can really fine tune that point down. That's kind of a cool thing with the Target Swiss point system, is you can interchange your points very easily if you're playing steel tip versus soft tip. So that is a plus side to having the Swiss point. And if you check out the Bolide barrel that they just released, it was like $50 US for that. That's retail. And of course, points aren't that expensive, so you could go the Swiss point way if you're trying to find something. Just throwing that out there. All right, Panda. I'm going first this time. Gotta get a win here on the stinking Panda. What time is it? Oh. Ah, man, I got a few more minutes. Herschel, I am sorry. I'm droughting a lot of my throw has gone to crap especially since the pandemic. Like, I thought I would be crushing it by now. I'm just off to the right, off to the right, off to the right. I've had like 2 180s since the pandemic, but like I practice at night and stuff, and I just I would have thought my throw would have gotten better. It got worse. And I've been playing with barrels to try and figure that all out, and I think I've landed on one. Speaking of Dynamite Dave, so Dynamite, your name has come up. But hey, what's going on, sir? I do love watching pub. I like watching darts. I will sit around and just watch people play darts because I think it's one of the most interesting sports. You have highs and lows throughout a match. It's kind of like golf, but much faster paced. And when people start drinking a little too, it gets really interesting. All right, let's take this stinking Panda out. If you guys are not familiar with Dynamite Dave, he's got a great YouTube channel as well. Check out Mr. Dynamite Dave. He's got good tips and tricks that he throws out. He does his Chuck and Chats, which I would love to steal that name, buddy. I want the Chuck and Chats. I like that name. It's better than Coffee and Darts, but that's what I got for you. Speaking of which, who's drinking coffee and what are you drinking? Well, no 180 today. Oh, you know what? I threw a 180 on Dylan the other day and pissed him off. It was on the soft tip, but so those I count, but you know, it's still a 180, but it's not the smaller sections. But I threw one on Dylan and beat him because of the 180, and it really pissed him off. That was funny. I wish I had that on video. That was just him and I screwing around. All right, let's do this. That did not count it. Yeah, it was a 3. Gotta be honest. You guys are watching. Throw some more points on there. Oh, I thought I closed him out. I did not. Definitely better than Wayne Martle as far as coaching goes. Sorry, Wayne. There we go. I'm ahead of the Panda. Maxwell House straight up. Instant. Just loving it. I'm actually, what have I got over there? I got some organic bean that I'm finishing up that I got at Costco, and then I've got some stuff from Black Rifle Coffee, which I love their coffee. If you're not familiar with them, it's a bunch of military guys that do coffee. Their skits on YouTube are hilarious, especially if you have any military background or have been around that in your life. Their coffee's phenomenal. I love it. Some Folgers, classic roast, man. My mom used to Folgers up. I tried a spoonful of it once. My brother dared me. Not a good idea. Older brothers. He actually got me to eat dog food once too, thinking I'd turn into a dog. Where are we at here? Okay. I'm up on you. Love it. I'll take that. Ooh. I think this is going to be my last match because I've got meetings coming up. It's almost 8 a.m. here. I've got some meetings this morning. Busy, busy week. So once you leave me, go check out Dynamite Dave. He's always around to help you out. Damn, Panda got ahead of me. Yes, Dynamite Dave, there are some downsides to having too much time on your hands. Where am I at here? I've got the 17 open. No. Okay. I'm not playing the Panda. Okay, let's stay. Stay focused, man. Stay focused. All right. Oh. What? Take my points on that. Grand board is acting funny this morning. Anybody else's grand board have a tendency to do this? Lately, the segments have been a little off. Might be time to do a little work on this bad boy. Time to contact me. If you're doing it through DM and all that, I sleep about 4 to 5 hours a night, so you're probably going to catch me. It is 8 a.m. here in the U.S. on Wednesday, so I'm not sure Scotland what the time is. In the Philippines, it's 10:57 p.m., but I'm not sure in Scotland. But pretty much just DM me, and I will respond relatively quickly on that. Point out that was all in triples. I want to point that out right there. Yeah, that's what I've heard is the 3S fixes the sensors. They're coming in available later this month. So I just ordered the Nexus, and that was a few $100. So to order another grand board, considering we have a few floating around the house, I may do it just for that purpose, and then this board will go to my son, and then the 2 that I have floating around the house, I'll either sell it or try and give it to someone, because we don't need that many grand boards floating. I have steel tip boards everywhere, so we don't need another one, but you never know. My daughter might get into darts heavily. He just opened the 15s. I might actually beat this guy for the last match of the day. Of course, I threw first. Yes, Dynamite Dave is dead on in regards to what he's talking about from a practice standpoint. And once you start to get better at darts, you'll find that you'll go away from your practice routines, and then you'll start throwing to the right, and your darts will start sucking more, and you'll be in quarantine, and that could become a problem. But if you guys want darts like how-tos, Dynamite Dave's the dude to go to for sure. And he's just straight up. Love you, Dynamite. Just straight up guy, good chap. Really like watching his videos. All right, I am ahead by 30. He's playing off the bull. I got a lot of scoring power left. I think I'm going to take the Panda. Let's make it happen. That doesn't help. There we go. Is he laughing at me? Oh, let's go, Panda. Let's go. It's on now, buddy. He is laughing at me. A high five it. Oh, let's go. Oh, I probably should have gone for the bullseye. Dang it. Technically, I would have won. That was... Oh, well. Just lengthens the game here, huh? Oh, oh. All right, buddy boy. Oh, threw too fast. Did not set up and think about it. Worst thing is I know what I'm doing wrong. Here's a rendition that Grand Board needs to do. They need to add in pro players instead of Animal Battle. You should be able to play, maybe there's a download for that and I just don't know it. If there is on the Grand Board, let me know. But that would be cool if you could play professional darts players instead of animals. That would be a load of fun. I missed. Oh, this is going to keep going. What are we on, round 11? Well, there's only 20 rounds allowed. Hey, Dynamite Dave, have a good day. I got to take off here, too. I got a meeting in a few minutes, so I got to finish this thing out. Yeah, shoot me an email. Let's collab. Let's do a couple videos together. I think that would be a super amount of fun. All right, let me finish this deal out right here. There you go. Yes! Took out the dang Panda to end the day. Super happy about that. Time to get ready for work. Yep, Herschel Squirts, understand you. I gotta jump right into getting into my desk and doing some work. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out today. Don't forget, we are sponsored by Shot Darts. Check out Shot Darts at shotdarts.com. You can purchase stuff right there, or you can find their product at any darts store or most darts stores. Cool thing about Shot is the pricing is the same no matter where you buy it in the world. They maintain a specific price point no matter where you're purchasing it. So one of the better things about that particular company, outside of the incredible barrels that they manufacture. Thanks for watching Coffee and Darts here on Atomic Darts. I'm your host, Matthew. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Would appreciate you doing that. And DM me if you have any questions at any time. I'd love to answer those, as well as have a great day. I will see you guys. So we do Coffee and Darts on Mondays and Wednesdays now. So I'll see you next Monday. We may be doing a traveling Darts with Dylan this weekend. We'll see if that happens. But outside of that, have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys around here on YouTube.